What's good? Welcome to First Street Podcast. Today's episode of First Street Podcast, you know what week we're in. We're in week 12 of the NFL season. So we got our picks coming in. Two teams.
You talking about double dipping.
I got my Pittsburgh shirt over here too. So you know, I'm well represented, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lady A is coming in hot. Lady A is coming in hot. Y'all know what time it is. We gonna get right into it. Let's go.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fam. At a starting lineup, First String is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cast. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Said from the South, so he read GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and tune in. Like, subscribe, recommend to a friend. Nah, for real, like, subscribe, and recommend this to a friend. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the First String Podcast show.
Welcome back to First String Podcast. I am your host, Toothpick. Do not forget to like and subscribe to First String Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alert for new content just like this. And the most important part is that you tell a friend to tell a friend about First String Podcast. To my right, we got my man, Said. What's good, Said?
What's going on, my brother?
He's not paying attention. Okay. Down below, we got Al. What's good, Al?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good to see y'all.
And like we said earlier, Lady A's coming in hot. Yes, sir. Listen, we got 12 NFL games coming for y'all today. Al has picked a couple of college football games. Sorry about Tuesday. You know, had some things that I had to do, take care of myself mainly. So that was my absence right there. But Sayed got the ship. He's a good second in command. You know, he runs a good tight ship when I'm away. Always call the Lady A the Sunshine. I don't get that part because she delivers fines like nobody else.
Like nobody's business.
And we were on schedule too.
I wasn't even on the show Tuesday. She had them boys after me. That's all.
Man. Hey, mine was so thick. Mine was so thick when he reeled up on me. That thing was so thick. It looked like it was a notepad. I had so many fines in it. It looked like a notepad.
Listen, I was trying to figure out how I had fines, and I wasn't even on the show.
There she go. There she go.
Yeah.
HR head of all fines, except when it comes to herself.
Right.
Say what now?
Hello.
Somebody had said something.
I ain't say nothing. Leave her show, but be quiet.
Wanted to get a couple people. I wanted to get y'all's opinion on this real fast because it is Cowboys week, right?
Yeah.
All this goes down tomorrow at the FedEx at the Fed, right?
At the
Northwest Federal Credit Union Stadium is where it goes down at. Lady A, how is the excitement?
It's a
How's
regular
the
game.
excitement up there?
Stop it.
It's a regular game.
Stop.
I'm so serious. It's so funny because a lot of people are like talking about this game, and they're like, it's quiet everywhere that they go. A lot of people aren't as hyped as they normally would be.
See, that's what I'm talking about with her right here. She come in here hot, and then she come trying to pull this wool over her eyes.
It's the truth, though. Like, I haven't heard anything.
The Cowboy fans are real quiet this year.
They
we ain't
are.
loud and we ain't loud and obnoxious for good reason. Call it what it is. Don't be trying to sugarcoat it.
Well, that's what I said. It's been quiet. It's literally the hype before this game is typical of any other game. It is not a normal Cowboys week.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not. It's not a normal Cowboys week. I'm just being real.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the Cowboy fans are feeling a little defeated right now. And it has nothing to do with this particular game. It's the whole season for them.
Right.
I understand. I've said this numerous times. You got owner issues. That's what it boils down to. You got owner issues. And we know a thing or two about that. Now, unlike the Cowboys fans, the Washington fans are like, okay, we're not going to try to rub it in their face and things like that. We don't do that.
What?
Who rubbed it in your face?
No, I'm coming. I was about to ask you, Al, how is it from the Cowboy side of this rivalry?
Yes, please.
Well, believe it or not, like I said, since I've been traded, I have called back and talked to some of my
really
some of my old teammates. And
I see your shirt.
Well, it's Cowboys. It's Cowboys Commanders weeks or Redskin week, as I call it. So I figured I would at least, since we've already played this week, I could wear this jersey on the day before this game. They would let me come back out because we got a couple of days off. So I came back, came back home, got my Dallas shirt, my Buffalo hat, Buffalo hat, and everything. So, I could be in.
You could be in.
I can tell you what this has done. I don't know if it was like this for y'all because y'all know this situation very well. And this standpoint of being very bad and bad ownership. It's very bad. Your season being over before halfway through.
Oh, really?
You actually get closer with the people who can commiserate with you. So it's like when we see each other, we just give each other that eye to side, like, yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. It's real quiet. It's very unusual, man. I'm not used to being this way, and it's not a feeling I'm used to. I want to become used to. So like I said,
you might as well get used to it. You might as well get used to it because y'all's one problem ain't going nowhere until he decide to go somewhere.
One good thing we will fix it. We will find a way to fix it.
Okay.
Believe it or not. But one thing, Jerry's bad, but he's not as bad as Daniel. And Daniel was like that rash that just won't go away that becomes like cancerous.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. They were friends for a reason, and it's something to be said. Just because it's not out front and out in the open doesn't mean that it's not bad. And in truth, there were some things that he has done that came out in the open, but it was kind of swept under the rug. See, here's the thing: Jerry did not make as many enemies as Daniel,
and he makes the league a lot of money.
So with that said, that doesn't mean that he's worse or better. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, you can't really say, because a lot of the things that Daniel was doing was, behind the scenes. And so somebody brought it to light. And the reason why it wasn't swept under the rug, let's keep it real, it was because he made enemies. Jerry is not making enemies. So a lot of the things that he does may possibly, this is a hypothetical situation, but it may be swept under the rug. There's some things that came out about him I saw in the news one day. The next day it was on to the next. It wasn't really hyped up. And if it had been Daniel, we would still be hearing about it.
Well, a lot of that had to do with the fact that your boy Daniel, as you call him,
my boy,
was the one who leaked it. So it was one of those,
was one who leaked his own stuff.
His own stuff.
Who left to leak the stuff.
Oh yeah. But I mean, almost everything, not everything, but even still, the fact that it wasn't swept under the rug when he did it is because he had enemies. He didn't have people that were on his side any longer. They grew tired of him. And when you make all those enemies and people grow tired of you, that's the reason why. So let's be real. We don't know exactly how bad Jerry is. We do know what's on the forefront. Things that we can see. Things that we can see is that he won't let go of Dak. Things that we can see, he doesn't make good decisions in reference to his team. So if these are things that we see out in the open, imagine what we don't see. So that's how.
Let's talk about what we will see, which is 12 NFL games this week.
Andy.
And let's get right to it now. Say it. Where
we already looked at the records early in the week where the records were. We're just gonna give you the overall records for the leaders so far. As actually right now, everybody pick is 1-0. Everybody else is 0-1 for the Thursday night game. Pick is only got to win.
Congratulations!
All of us 1-1. So for the overall leader, as you can see, like I told you guys last week when I showed these on Tuesdays, these are not made up numbers. Anybody wants to see, I can run them back to you from week to week so you can see each one I have saved. Yes, it does say 100 wins. 105 wins and 61 losses by Lady A. She is leading us so far. I'm behind her, 100 wins. All of us are above 500. We're just not making these up and say, okay, this is what we did. Anybody want to go back and research? Go back. We have it all on. It's all on tape. You can see what we picked. You can see what the end result is. These are not made up. This is what we do.
And I have my spreadsheet.
What we do.
You know what I'm saying? Does that record right there just include the one game, or does that?
I haven't put the one game.
That won't be done until Tuesday.
I won't do that. I won't do that until Tuesday.
Comprende.
No, Bruce. I played. Not only did I play the Browns, I took the Browns plus 3.5. Right, say I put that in the chat. The Browns plus 3.5.
Yeah.
But then Ron, I'm gonna let y'all know. Ron came back and said, "Pick. Scared money don't make no money." So I bet Browns money line. We bet Browns money line. We bet Chubb anytime touchdown. We had a good night on Thursday.
Man, the budget. They said the budget has gotten bigger.
Good. So, hey, because Tuesday I already got some stuff. I'm gonna need a little budget line for Tuesday. I already got some stuff. I already got some stuff lined up. I've been making notes already.
It's college week.
We might be able to pay for travel to and from it.
What'd you say, lady?
It's college day, so I'm sure. And you at the Thursday night game, and you got college today. I'm sure Sid got some things.
Oh yeah, I got some stuff.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this: the budget has grown, but the biggest growth for the budget usually comes on Sunday.
Yes.
All right. So let's get ready to get into it, Lady A.
Some more than others.
Lady A?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes, I am. All right. If you or someone you know is facing challenges with gambling, support is accessible. The National Council on Problem Gaming offers various resources such as FAQs, a self-assessment for gambling behavior, details on treatment, and a helpline to link you with local assistance. Call 1-800-GAMBLER, that's 1-800-426-2537, or you can text 800-GAM. You can also visit them on the web at ncpgambling.org.
There we go. Now let's get right into it. We have 12 games, like I said, and it's not going to take long to get to the important ones. Our first game, we have Chicago Bears hosting the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Sam Darnold are on a roll. The Chicago Bears are on a slide. When you fire offensive coordinators and offensive staffs, and the next week you come out and you're playing a division game and you don't fare so well because you get a kick blocked, will you tank the way you did with the Hail Mary game? Or will you bounce back and play better this week? That's what we'll find out when the Chicago Bears host the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are -3 at -110. Their money line is -195. The Chicago Bears are plus 3.5 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 162. The over-under set at 39.5, 110 for the over. Oh, 110 both ways. I'm sorry. 110 both ways.
HR, can we get a weather report with that too, ma'am?
Okay, in
Don't believe we won them
Chicago.
game last week. Cleveland.
Y'all didn't know the snow was coming?
I did not notice no response.
Y'all
Cleveland.
didn't hear Mike Tomlin's press conference when he said he's ready to hand the ball off to Najee Harris all day and all night?
All I
Okay,
know is
so-
the real Russell Wilson showed up at a bad time.
Russ didn't play that bad, man.
Yes,
I
he
think
did.
I think the Steelers just
Yes,
gave
he
up.
did.
They just
So let
did.
me tell y'all, it's gonna be cold,
okay.
but it
ain't
not
no
going
snow.
to be snow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 49 degrees, 68% humidity, 9 miles per hour wind.
That's a football weather.
Off of that's off the lake there in Chicago.
Lake Michigan.
That is football weather. I'm first, right?
Yes.
All right. So Minnesota's coming in. These two teams, they know each other. It's a division game. You got them at 3.5, right? Yeah. I'm looking at 39.5. You got to remember Soldier Field's an outdoor stadium.
Mm-hmm.
This is a division game. They know each other. Yeah, let's go with the Minnesota minus the 3.5.
You gonna lay the 3.5?
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
I'm next, right?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Oh man, I think Chicago bounces back this week. I like it. Like I said, it is a division game. I think the pumpkin has. I think the Sam Darnold has turned back into that pumpkin we all thought he was. So I'm not a believer. I think the defense is going to send a lot of things at Caleb. But I like Chicago getting that 3.5. Give me Chicago with the 3.5.
Okay.
You know, Al, normally I would agree with you, but after last week,
But you
No.
do know Minnesota should have lost that game against.
what I do know is the team was trying to bench the starting the rookie in favor of somebody else for that last game last week, but they decided to go with the rookie. I do know that, which tells me this: some people don't trust it. So, with that being said, give me the Vikes money line.
Understood. I too am going with the Vikings money line. I will suggest the under on this game.
Hey, Al's ready.
Al, right out the gate, gal.
Al's ready.
Only way I can make up some glass. You got to go on your own, baby.
Hey, right out the gate, Al. Hey, man, that's Al.
Can't follow the crowd everywhere, man. You got to strike out on your own, man. That's all.
Yeah.
You do.
I'm
You
growing
do.
up right
But
now. I'm growing up, man.
here's one of the things that we definitely know is without a doubt the Detroit Lions got to be the best team in football right now. They have to be the best team in football right now. Every week they come out, they put their thing down, and then they go home.
What? No.
Pause.
See, that's just the hater in her. She got to stop that, man.
Are you kidding me? They come out and they handle business.
Did you hear what he said and why I said wait? What? No,
They do come out and play well every week.
that's not what he said. But go ahead.
That's what
There's
They
a reason
come
why
out-
I said pause. Okay.
they come out, they take care of business, and they go home. They don't have no time to mess around. They leave no doubt. You can absolutely see that. Remember the Titan scene when he says they don't gain another yard. Now, they are hosting Anthony Richardson. I'm sorry, they're traveling to Indianapolis to play Anthony Richardson and the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts. Last week, Anthony Richardson did his thing on the ground. I promise you, this Detroit team is going to make him pass the ball. He's going to have pressure all in his face. Let's see if he can win a game 2 weeks in a row. Let's look at the line. You got the Detroit Lions at -7.5 at -105. Their money line is -400. The Indianapolis Colts are +7.5 at -115. Their money line is +310. The over-under is set at 50, 110 both ways. That's 50, 110 both ways. Should we let Lady A go first, or do we still want her to go?
You gotta put some respect on my name.
Let's go in order. Let's go in order. Listen, with this over under being 50, it's an indoor game.
Yep.
It is no doubt in my mind that they're probably trying to put up 70. So, do I go minus 7.5 at plus 105, which is what the books want you to do? They want you to take that plus 7.5. I'm sorry, minus 7.5, right? And there's no reason not to take the minus 7.5. There's absolutely no reason, because if you go back and look at what the Vikings are beating people by, they will cover that in their sleep, cover that by the first half. This is not a division game. These teams do not see each other often. So, say it. Put me down again for minus 7.5 with the Detroit Lions.
Ooh.
You said they're going to put up 70, huh?
They try to put up 70 every week.
Okay. Everybody tries. They don't.
No. They dang near succeed.
I'm gonna kind of agree with Bruce Glass in the chat, man. Give me the Colts with the 7.5. I just think Detroit may win, but I think covering these big spreads is too much to keep going. And the Colts have been one of the best teams covering the spread all year. I think they're the third best team covering the spread all year. So give me the Colts to at least cover that 7.5. So I'm gonna take those points there.
Taking the plus 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
You and Pick Bull make some good points. Yeah, Detroit does try to blow the scoreboard up, but you know what? At some point, when you embarrass people, you embarrass yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to be a dogfight. I think that 50 points is about right for this game. I think the Colts scored 28 last week, and Detroit scored 45?
Oh, 52.
Is it 52 to hit the 50?
Yeah.
I stopped them when they was up 30-something. I had to stop watching the game, so forgive me for not knowing the final score. So that being said, I'm gonna take the over.
The over 50.
I'm gonna take over.
I'm gonna just say this. You're absolutely right, Sid, and this has moved. It was 50.5 for the over under, and they dropped it to 50. I too am going with the over. I will suggest for those who want to, look into the spread, the Colts plus the 7.5 is very good. And Al, you are right with their ability to cover the spread. They're 4-1 at home for covering the spread. So I would definitely say that's a good choice as well. But I'm going with the over, say it.
So with that being said, we have two Wilsons. Okay. Al, are you ready? Wilson piece. I'm not going to one Wilson. I'm going to throw on Wilson, but both y'all.
Please, we're opposite. What we on Twin Islands, man?
Y'all on different teams. Me and Lady took the over, so y'all got Wilson.
Who? No, we don't.
Pick.
There's
took
no
Detroit.
Wilson.
You took Detroit. He took the Colts. Me and Lady took the over. That's a Wilson.
Yeah, there's no Wilson.
That's just three different choices.
It's just three different choices.
By yourself.
No. What we use, see, this is what y'all see. Y'all be killing it. What we usually do is the person that picks one team by themselves is a Wilson. Right. Yeah. You pick one team by yourself. You pick one team by yourself. That's a what pick?
And y'all stayed neutral. There's no Wilson.
Right. That's a Wilson.
there's no Wilson.
Like all of us picking the over, and you pick Detroit by yourself. That's a what?
That's a Wilson.
Right. He's on the team by himself. You on the team by yourself. Wilson.
And y'all two.
Wilson! Wilson, dog. How you looking as a Wilson?
Y'all both talking to a volleyball.
So
there's somebody getting the Wilson.
I'll be talking to the leader in a minute. I'm all right. I'm going to go out climbing up this ladder.
Our next game, I told you, it's not going to take long to get to the business hour. It's not going to take long to get to the business. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And when you have a bad team come into your building and then they want to quit, you got to jump on them quick.
Lady, pull the weather report up while he talking, please. Thank you.
Please. Oh, it's going to be 65
let me tell y'all something.
Degrees.
I have been looking at this weather. It has been going up and down. I'm not sure.
It's going to be cold tomorrow.
We had snow. We done had all kinds of stuff recently, but tomorrow
I got it for you, Lady A. I got
It is
the weather.
50. I got it. Tomorrow is 58 degrees.
It's nice outside.
Precipitation is 0.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be a nice game. Okay.
The humidity
0.
is 52%, and the wind is
At
8
kickoff,
miles per
at-
hour.
At kickoff, it's going to be 45
Okay.
Okay. Good football weather.
at the kickoff. There we go. Good football weather in in Landover, Maryland. I was about to say the District of Columbia, but we'll call it Landover, Maryland.
Oh,
Listen, these two teams don't like each other. It's no secret. It's a division game, right? One team is struggling. One team is trying to get off of the losing streak, a 2-game losing streak. Let's look at the line. We got the Dallas Cowboys at plus 105. Their money line is plus 430. The Washington Commanders are minus 10, minus 115. Minus 10.5 and minus 115. Their money line is minus 600. The over-under set at 45. 110 both ways. 45, 110 both ways. Either way you go with Washington right here is in my opinion, is where you should go. But at minus 115 and 10.5, that half for me is a lot. Money line, this is a division game. Say it. What do we always say about 10 points?
Disrespectful. It's real disrespectful in a division game.
10 points is disrespectful. In a division game, it's disrespectful. So, say, give me the Washington Commanders money line.
This is a sad day. This is a very sad day. Oh man. This is live. This is on the internet. This is forever to be recorded. It goes down in the cyber world, never to be lost.
Yes,
Yep.
talk to us. Talk to us. What's on
Never.
your mind? Talk to us.
Oh, I lied, y'all. I lied.
You lied about what? What you lied about? What you lied about? Tell us.
This is where it get thick at right here.
Give me Washington money line.
Oh,
What you
boy.
say? I couldn't hear you. It broke up a little bit. Let me hear you. I ain't hear you.
Oh, this is tough, man.
Huh?
Oh.
I think you said Washington, but I wasn't sure.
Hey, yeah, y'all coming off a bye week, right?
No.
No.
Who? No, we had a mini bye. We played Thursday before.
Close enough.
And not only that, but I'm going to tell you something. The Dallas Cowboys are about to play 3 games.
Give me the over,
Three
man. I
games.
can't. Give me the over. Give me the over. I can't do it, man.
Back.
Give me the over, man.
Them
Give me the over.
babies is tired. Let me tell you that. Them babies is tired.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
This is rough. Say this is rough, man.
I got you. 45 is a good number. 45 is a good number. But the thing is this. One thing about the Cowboys is the defense has played decently well. The offense has left them on the field all game. That's what part of the problem is. They've been on the field all game because the offense has been trash. And the old boy been hitting everybody in the hands of the ball.
Hey,
So
Sid, get the injury report. We got nobody. We got like 7 starters out there.
I mean,
They did.
everybody hurt.
Out, Dak out. CD is questionable.
Yeah,
We got-
everybody hurt. Just to write it off.
we got nobody playing.
yeah,
That's why the over. I got the over because I think Washington will score 45 by himself.
by
I just think-
himself.
yeah.
That's why I'm going to watch the money line. Good game.
This is
Yeah, lady.
I don't want to get that little funky fan. Get that little funky fan out my face. See, y'all being real disrespectful tonight.
What?
I'm getting gonna blow up. See, pick you real petty with that one. See,
Oh, wait. Let's turn it around. There you go. Right here. Just in case y'all didn't know.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'll defend
Real.
you.
Commanders money line.
Really not real, but really real. Okay.
Just Commanders money line. That's all. I thought
It's a
y'all.
rough day, man.
It's a rough day. It's a rough day for Cowboys.
This is so bad.
I got to
man.
say this. I do have to say this.
Mhm.
You know, most of the time I tell y'all when it comes Dallas week, I don't even talk to my sister. Right? She's a Cowboy fan, but I spoke to her today. I called her and we talked. We had a civil conversation. No NFL came up. I can tell you that part right there.
Okay, I'm sure.
I talked to my nephew. I said hello.
Mhm.
Now let's see if they talk to me after this game.
No.
Okay.
Mhm.
And there we have it. Oh shoot. Okay. Let's get to the next one. Let's get to the business. Our next game, we have the Kansas City. I'll wait till Tuesday to give Al a hard time. All right, our next game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to the Carolina Panthers to try to shake off a loss. The Carolina Panthers are starting to put some things together. They're playing better, right? They're playing better. They're doing their thing behind Bryce Young. Some things may have settled down for him, but let's see what happens when you have an angry Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce coming into your city. By the way, Lady A, did you get the tea about their houses being broken into?
Yeah.
I did.
It's basketball players too in Memphis. A couple players, all on the league.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's called a home security system.
Yep.
That's what it's called. Cameras, home security system. How about a guard dog that's hungry?
It's sad though. Like,
how about an alarm?
How about that part? That's what I'm talking about. How about that, right?
Our reporters put a $40,000 cash award for anybody that leads to him to get his stuff back, man. He said he want his stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
well,
you?
He finna call somebody to get sheesh.
Yeah,
okay.
I watched the same thing, said.
Let's look at this line. You had the Kansas City Chiefs at -11 at -11 at -110. Their money line is -650. The Carolina Panthers are +11 at -110. Their money line is +460. The over-under here is set at 43, 110 both ways. 43, 110 both ways. Kansas City is sporting one of the most dominant defenses in the NFL. It's been their offense that has been sputtering. So far this year, Carolina's been everybody's sort of get-right game. You can do what you need to do. I'm thinking that Kansas City breaks. Well, this is true. I'm thinking that Kansas City sort of breaks out of their offensive slump, and maybe their defense helps them as well. But I do like the over of 43. I like the over here of 43.
All right. Well, I'm kind of on the other side of the fence with everything you just said. Kansas City blows nobody out. I mean, I can't.
They don't. I'm not expecting them to blow nobody out.
I can't remember last time they beat anybody double figures. This is Carolina's Super Bowl, and Carolina, despite what you feel, has been playing everybody relatively decent since they went back to Bryce Young. I think Carolina uses this as a measuring stick game and brings out their best at home. The weather's going to be cooperating. I do expect the Kansas City win. So give me KC money line, but I think Carolina's going to keep it close.
And that's what I'm counting on. I'm counting on both teams to score over 20 here.
Okay.
I agree, Pick. I think that Carolina has been playing well with Bryce Young. They actually put up a few points. And also think that Kansas City is going to be playing to improve from what they did last week, knowing that this is not a must win for them, but this is a playoff position win for them. So this is a game that they need to have, they need to have this week because next week's a different week and then stuff may have shaken out. So I'm with Pick. I'm gonna take the over on this one. I think they're gonna ring the bell.
My bet would be Panthers money line though. If I was putting money on this game, Panthers plus 11. Excuse me, Panthers plus 11. For the money, that's where the money should go. But I think KC money line. Yeah, so yeah, like that over. I'm sorry, Lady A. I didn't mean to keep talking.
No, you good. I'm also going with the over. These teams give up 50.1 points per game combined. I mean, what do you want me to say? I'm going with the over.
Bruce Glass hit you with facts here.
Yep.
This will be you again, Al. How you want it? There you go. Tupac.
But I'm the only one that picked the team, so I guess I have to be.
That's why that's a whistle.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not going to pick the
You
team.
by yourself.
It's okay. But it's okay. I got a game being 20 to 21-20, Kansas City. And I'm good.
And you walk away with the
wow.
victory.
He
And
just
he
said
walk away with the
21-20?
victory. He said
Really?
21-20. He
Yeah.
walks away with a victory.
Hey, was it last week? It came down to like 1 point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think. But I mean, you had the over.
Yeah, it was me and you, man.
It was
That
messed up.
was a Denver game. It was a Denver game. You saw Atlanta Falcons who couldn't score more than 6 points.
Oh,
That
man.
messed me up.
yeah.
Atlanta did everybody dirty
You're
last
supposed
week.
to at least get
It was
7
at 45,
now.
and we needed 45 and a
Yeah.
half. Y'all couldn't get
Yeah.
one doggone point.
Atlanta did everybody dirty. Tampa Bay and the New York Giants.
Mm.
Daniel Jones. Say it. Where's Daniel Jones? Gone fishing.
But he
Daniel Jones
asked for his release, though.
He said, "Give me my walking papers. I'm out of here."
Yeah, he knows something.
He's gone fishing. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are rolling in, but they are a beat up football team. We're going to DeVito for the New York Giants. Their defense, both of these defenses do pack a punch, but somebody's got to put up some points somewhere along this game. I really don't know which way to go, but we're going to look at the line. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at -6 at -115. Their money line is -267. The New York Giants are -6. I'm sorry, the New York Giants are +6 at -105. Their money line is +215. The over-under is set at 40.5. 110 both ways. Again, I don't know where the points are coming from, but I do know this. The New York Giants play on Thursday versus the Dallas Cowboys. I do want to go with Tampa. Money line.
Write it twice, Ed. That's an easy call, man. I don't think the Giants would win this game if they could, because they're looking for position. They need to replace quarterback, draft positions, everything they're looking for. I think Tommy Cutlets or Tommy DeVito, whatever his name is, Danny DeVito.
He's a DeVito.
He's a DeVito. I think he rights the ship good enough to make him look respectable. But I like Tampa Bay even to cover this game. But give me Tampa Bay money line.
You got the Tampa Bay money line. My bad. I was watching this guy run on the sideline untouched. My bad.
Which game you
right.
watching, Sid?
Mike Evans. It was a highlight of another game. You're right. Mike Evans is supposed to play this week, so that gives Tampa another pass catcher for Baker Mayfield. That should be better for him. I as well. I'm taking Tampa money line. I need Tampa to lose this game. But hey. Actually, we don't. After I take it back, I don't need Tampa to win it because we already beat them twice already. It is what it is.
Okay. Well, I want to point out that the over under has moved. It was 41.5, and now it's 40.5. So I will suggest the under. However, I am taking another suggestion that I'm making is Bucks money line.
Which way are you going?
You said
I just did Bucks money line.
Everybody on the same. Everybody on the same.
Everybody on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
We are halfway through, and we are at our. We got 2 more 1:00 games. We got the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins squaring off. This is another divisional game here. The Miami Dolphins, Tua has been back, have been playing very, very well. But that rookie quarterback in New England is not one to be slept on. He is making plays both ways. He's making plays to show you that he is a player, but he's also making plays that shows you I am a rookie. The problem with New England is that offensive line and their defense has mental lapses at times, which allows opponents to take advantage of them. The question is, how will New England get to Tua, which is, of course, the captain of that ship? They play totally different without Tua in the lineup. And they're starting to get people back on the offensive line for the Miami Dolphins. So let's look at the line. You got the New England Patriots at +7 at +105. Their money line is +300. The Miami Dolphins are -7 at -125. Their money line is -385. The over-under set at 46.5, 46, 110 both ways. This is a division game, and the one thing that we know about the NFL is that we know absolutely nothing about the NFL.
Right.
Ron, if you're listening, I'm gonna be calling you here in a second. Don't ask me why. Give me the Patriots money line.
That's not a bad call.
Mm.
That's not a bad call. I swear it's not.
Okay.
You sure you want money line?
Pats money line.
I just want to.
That's a strong.
Just want to
That's a
make sure.
strong call. I like Pats there +7. I don't feel good. I don't feel as good as he does about them winning. But I got him. I like this. I like him keeping it close, getting a little early vacation, going to Miami for a couple of days. I think they can stay focused. I think they're playing better ball. I do like I like the young rookie man May. I think he's solid. I don't think Miami's defense is going to keep up the same effort that they gave up a couple weeks, even though they do have something to fight for. But I'm going to take them Patriots with the 7.
Okay.
Patriots with the 7. I agree. But y'all know my feelings about Tua. It's not going to change. But I will say this: the chemistry for this team has gotten better over the last couple of games, and they're playing at a high level. Everybody's been involved, so they're playing at home in front of the home team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take MIA at home money line.
Okay. So the last time they met was it was flipped. Okay. The Dolphins they won by 5. However, Tua wasn't there and the Patriots were starting Jacoby. So I do feel this game will be close. So the Patriots plus the 7 isn't bad. However, I'm also looking at the fact that the last game they had close to 50 points. And like I said, you just heard me say who the quarterbacks were. So, and then 3 of the Dolphins' last 4 games have gone past a total of 50. So I'm going to go ahead with the over. And I do want to point out that this moved as well was 46.5, and now it's 46. But I'm going over.
Okay.
There you go. You got it.
So that being said, I'm out on the island by myself.
Man thinking, huh? All of you.
Wilson!
Thoughts said.
Wrong button.
What? What was that?
Hit the wrong button.
You hit the wrong button. He said he's like wrong button. Wrong button. Our next game, we got the Tennessee Titans hosting. I'm sorry, we got the Tennessee Titans traveling to Houston to take on that dude, CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud, and last week, I don't know who they played, but Joe Mixon was a man amongst boys.
Yes, shut up, dude.
Oh, that's right. They played the Cowboys.
That's rough. That's rough.
Oh boy.
He's a shut fired every time, man. See, that's what I thought. We gonna keep going back. We're gonna keep reliving the past. So, see, that's what I'm talking about with y'all.
We talk about stuff that's old stuff.
I won't let bygones be
old
bygones.
news, right?
Who is y'all? What happened?
We will let it go.
No.
We're gonna let it go. So CJ Stroud's trying to get that chemistry back with his wide receivers. Meanwhile, their ground game seems to be right on track. The Tennessee Titans defenses have been on the field for quite a long time. Another second-year quarterback could be having a sophomore slump, or maybe he got too much mayonnaise in his coffee. Will Levis, turnover machine. Will the Texans defense be able to take advantage of Will Levis inaccuracies at times? Let's look at the line. We have the Tennessee Titans at plus 7.5 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 310. The Houston Texans are minus 7.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 400. The over-under set at 40.5, 110 both ways. 110 both ways. All right. This is what I'm doing, man. I'm taking the Houston Texans here. I do believe the Tennessee's defense is a legit one. So give me the Texans money line.
That's a good pick. That's the right way to go with this one. I have no trust in Mayonnaise Will. I want to pull for my boy.
He said, "Man, his will."
My young nephew down there, Julius. But like I said, he will get a lot of time to this game too. So yeah, I get a chance to tune into that game because he will be playing and getting a lot of good time this week. But give me the Texans money line. I don't see a way that that Tennessee pulls this game out unless the Texans play very bad. I want to go somewhere else. I do like the under in this game, but I'm going to go. I trust the Texans with the win a little bit more. So give me Houston.
Yeah, this is a division game. Conference game. I'm sorry, not conference. And what is that on the screen? Oh, Texans Center. And Houston already dropped one a couple weeks ago that they should have won. So they're trying to get back right. Tennessee, with the exception of Calvin Ridley, which he stayed in Atlanta now.
And Tony Pollard's having a good year too.
Yeah, they struggling. They traded away the first quarterback because I thought the second quarterback was better, and he's been, Anyway, that being said, and even trying to go down to beat this to death. Give me. I kind of do like the under here because I can't trust Will Levis at all. No, just give me Houston money line. Never mind.
Until Corey, this is the shirt is just for the rivalry week. This thing, the hat is for the team. We're on about Buffalo, baby.
So, but you were Steelers before.
Oh, I tell you, we played Thursday, so we're off next
right, week. But you can't just jump around to all these.
Still been traded.
And then get angry when people question your loyalty. I'm just saying.
I was just clarifying for the.
Okay, all right.
Lady.
It's confusing. It's confusing. That's all. I'm sure he had questions.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, my pick as well would be the Texans money line.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because Houston has won 7 of 8 games. It was listed as the money line favorite. So when they're listed as a favorite, they're almost always on point. So I'll go ahead and give them this Texans money line.
Okay.
Very good.
All right. Very good. Very, very good. Our first
4 o'clock.
Yeah, our 4 o'clock game here. We got the Denver Broncos traveling to Vegas to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. The Vegas Raiders, this will be their first game in 5 days because they play in 5 days. They play Friday. They play Kansas City in Kansas City on Friday.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
That's the Black Friday game, yeah.
That is the Black Friday game. Yes. All right. Denver and Bo Nix have turned into another rookie of the year candidate. He's making a strong push the second half of the season, completing a lot of passes around the line of scrimmage, but the training wheels are off when we're this far into the season. Anyway, we're 12 weeks in. None of these guys are rookies anymore. They've seen a lot of defenses. The question is, will they hit the rookie wall mentally now? It's not a physical thing. It's a mental thing. Is it too much for them mentally? The Vegas Raiders, have they packed their bags? Are they gone fishing already and just have to play out the rest of the year? And has the coach lost the team is the real question here. Let's look at the line. We got the Denver Broncos at -5.5 at -105. Their money line is -260. The Las Vegas Raiders are +5.5 at -115. Their money line is +210. The over/under set at 41, 110 both ways. 41, 110 both ways. I'm taking Denver here to win this game. This is a division game. They're on the road. But I answered my own question here. I said, can you trust Bo Nix mentally this far in the season, right? will he have mental lapses that'll keep Vegas in the game? So we have 6 up, but the line has changed to 5.5. Give me Denver money line here.
Well, Mr. Pick, that's a very wise choice. I also like Denver money line, but unlike you, I believe Bo Nix may be the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year.
Of course, you would believe that.
Anyone outside of Washington would believe that too. And it's nothing against Jake Daniels, but I think even stats wise, Bo Nix has more touchdowns.
You call him Bo Licks.
Has more touchdowns and more yards. And Jaden has cooled down over the last couple of weeks, especially since that rib injury. So his numbers. I mean, if you go by this is a game. This is a numbers game.
This is a numbers game.
And his team is in the playoff hunt, as is the Washington Commanders. So outside of Washington, I think there's a strong contingent that feels Bo Nix may be just as maybe leading or at least tied with Jake Daniels for that Rookie of the Year spot because he has come on strong. But so give me Bo Nix and Denver money line.
Bo Nix and Denver money line. Gotcha. You guys have heard me call Bo Nix early in the year. He has played well, and they're playing the Raiders with Minshew. Can't trust Minshew. I mean, let's just be real about it. I mean, he has pieces of games he puts together. Sometimes at the right time, sometimes at the wrong time. He's burned me once. I think he burned me once this year so far, maybe twice, but it's still Minshew. Denver is on. This is a setup game. That's almost a trap game for Denver. That it could cost them a little bit if they lose this game. But I think Sean Payton, who has won a Super Bowl, is going to have them mentally ready to play this game. Their defense travels, so I as well will be taking Denver. You know what?
Go ahead.
With a name like Minshew, how can you trust him, Sid?
I'm feeling some type of way today.
Okay.
Okay.
Player.
Nah, go ahead. This is me doing my line.
Okay, you was about to lay that 6, wasn't you?
It was 5.5. It's 5.5. It's 5.5. It's not 6. It's 5.5.
Is it 5.5 now?
It's 5.5. Mm-hmm. That makes a difference, though. That 5.5 make a difference.
Yeah. And you can tell Corey, call me Boomerang. I don't care.
Terrible.
Come on with it, Lady A.
Awful. So I too am going with Denver money line, and pick your right. The line that spread when it switched to 5.5, I was like, okay, that's very telling. However, and that was something that my source suggested was the -6. So the fact that it went to 5.5 is very telling. I don't really trust it personally, so I'm just going to go Denver money line. I will say another thing that I didn't really trust was the over-under. It's 41.5. These two teams average 40.1 points per game.
That changed too. It's 41.
Right, but I'm saying that's what they average, 40.1. So it's still lower than the 41. So it's a little concerning. I would stay away from it personally. It's risky. So yeah, but I'm gonna take Denver money line.
Denver money line.
Thank you, lady.
There you go.
Great job.
Team player.
There we go. Our next game, we got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to Green Bay. Lady A, I'm gonna need a weather report here because you got the people from the Bay
dramatically too.
Coming to where it's cold. Listen, you got.
I got it.
Christian McCaffrey's back for the 49ers, but he's not the same Christian McCaffrey. Debo's back for the 49ers, but it's not the same Debo. Brock Purdy is out, right?
That's why the line went from 2 to 5.5.
Yeah, you think there's a reason why, but you know that guy over there can coach football. Anytime you take Mr. Irrelevant and make him a star, you know this guy can just flat out coach. Say it had to check out on that one.
He did.
Check out on that one. But he did. He took Mr. Irrelevant, coached him up, sent the first round draft pick to Dallas. Mr. Love in Green Bay has been doing his thing. Their running game is working. Their passing game is working. Their defense is working. You have two friends facing off with each other. So this is one of those games where coaching matters, and we always talk about coaching matters. Let's see what these two friends do against each other, because you know they want to have bragging rights. Let's look at this line. You got San Fran at plus 5.5. Oh, sorry, weather report.
Yeah, it's going to be 42. 0% precipitation. Humidity, though, is 73%. Wind 10 miles per hour.
There we go. Thank you, Lady A. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Breaking news right now on First String Podcast.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yep. We got Julius Chestnut ahead of the Tennessee Titans game next week. We play Tennessee next week. We have JC coming on the show on Tuesday before he travels home to play the Washington Commanders
I'll be at the game
on that Sunday. Al will be at the game. Lady A will be at the game.
That's 117.
Yep. There you go. So we got a little breaking news. We do have Julius Chestnut joining us ahead of his travels back home to Washington and to the DMV. All right. Let's look at this line. Oh, we did that part already, didn't we? No. No, we didn't. The breaking news threw me off. We got San Fran at plus 5.5 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 215. The Green Bay Packers are minus 5.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 267. The over-under set at 44.5, 110 both ways. 44.5, 110 both ways. Said, I don't know this, but this is one of those ones I would like to know. Shanahan versus we did the Shanahan versus McVay, right? But this is Shanahan versus his other friend right here. I would like to know. Yeah, LaFleur. I would like to know what the head-to-head is here, right? Because I know that they took Green Bay out of the playoffs.
He owns LaFleur. He's like 4-1 against LaFleur. That's what, going back to Aaron Rodgers. Since he got there, he owns LaFleur.
But he owns them with the complete team.
I mean, he's owned them with Jimmy Garoppolo. He's owned them with Brock Purdy. He's owned them with Sam Darnold one time. I mean, he's owned them pretty much with anybody he's played with. And that's with LaFleur having Jordan Love and what's Aaron Rodgers.
Maybe that's the problem. He's interested in J-Lo instead of being ready to coach a football team.
That is not what that man said.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard too. Maybe J-Lo got him distracted. Just let me know. Is he still with J-Lo, Al? Please tell me no.
No.
What just happened?
Okay,
Jordan
great.
Love, man. Jordan Love.
Oh, okay. Jordan Love is okay. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Listen, Al, I believe at some point in time, in order to get the bully off of you, you got to punch the bully in the face.
I agree.
Give me Green Bay money line.
I don't know why that was such a hard pick, but I mean,
Right.
it is.
It wasn't a hard pick, but I'm just saying you have to stop the bully from doing what he's doing.
Well, I'm a Debo fan.
Okay.
So give me Pittsburgh with the points, man. I think
Pittsburgh.
I think San Francisco with the points, man. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
San
Francisco with the points.
Picking people who ain't even in the game.
I think Shanahan, unlike said, is a great coach. He has his boys prepared. I think the fact that they have most of their weapons there, except for Purdy, I think he will be able to survive. Look for a strong game out of Christian McCaffrey. So I'm gonna take those points. I'm gonna take them points with San Francisco, coming off a bad loss last week.
And who playing quarterback?
Ooh.
Brandon Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And is Bosa
sorry, anybody
playing?
watching this?
He got hurt last week.
I'm not sure Bosa's playing. But
Hold on, let me look. Hold on.
I mean, it ain't gonna make me a
Bosa.
difference. No way. I'm going to Green Bay.
Bosa's playing.
Say it. It's so petty. Hold on, this is the Packers. All right, Purdy out, Givens out, Cowing out, Bosa out.
Bosa's out.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I said.
Yeah, he's out.
Why y'all?
They not. That's
No,
not.
Al, go ahead, Al. You good? Stay on over there.
Oh, I'm saying they ain't moving. I like Shanahan. I almost like Shanahan money line, especially for that plus 210.
Listen to you. Man,
Mm.
it's trash. When are you gonna learn that?
Well,
He won Super Bowl with becoming the Buffalo Bills. I'm sorry, Lady A. My bad.
no, you good because
Last chance.
I'm sitting here looking at this like, who is playing? I don't know. I don't know these people that's gonna be on the field. So I'm gonna just take Green Bay money line.
But he is though, Al. He won Super Bowl away of becoming the Buffalo Bills. He won Super Bowl away. He's 0 for 2. He's 0 for 2. He won Super Bowl away of becoming the new Buffalo Bills.
Dang.
Hey,
No, Buffalo Bills had more than 2.
They went 3 in a row.
They went 3 in a row.
They 4. They went 4.
They went 4. They went 4
What
in a row.
show was he talking about?
That's good. He lost one in Atlanta. So you had 3. Keep it going.
Hey, listen, hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. We had that up. Wrong comment here. We always talk about coaching matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're literally seeing a dynasty crumble before our eyes with Alabama.
No, we're not.
No, you're not. He's fine, man. The boy gonna be fine. The boy is gonna be fine, man. They just wait till he get his players in there, man. His systems. He's still dealing with a lot of the players that was left with that didn't defect from Nick Saban.
You just see wide receivers miss a bubble screen block that led to an interception. And the wide receiver looked at the other wide receiver like, that was your guy to block.
They said, look, real players mess up. Okay. Sometimes they mess up.
Players mess up too, right?
They do. They mess up.
I got you. Our next game, the Arizona Cardinals versus the Seattle Seahawks, and this is not a joke. It has come down to a pick 'em.
Yeah, for real.
It literally has come down to a pick 'em. You got the Arizona Cardinals who are putting points on people that disrespect them, but this is a division game. You got the Seattle Seahawks who are playing better, hosting these Arizona Cardinals outside. They were
The weather's gonna be bad. Check that for me, Lady A. The weather's gonna be bad.
It is Seattle. It could always be raining, and it could always be cold.
But
both of these teams, and Arizona is coming off a bye, but Seattle is playing better. Go ahead, Lady A.
Well, 47 degrees, 40% precipitation, humidity 79%, wind 8 miles per hour. So it's supposed to be showers. So at least it's not snow.
Well, that is what it is. It's not snow, but it is Seattle. So you're going to have some good. You said, what was the wind supposed to be?
8 miles per hour.
8's not going to affect the football game. The 12th man will be out there no matter what. It's going to be loud for Kyler Murray and the boys. Let's look at the line. We got Arizona's line it's a pick at -105. Their money line is -105. The Seattle Seahawks, it's a pick. Their money line, their spread is -115. Their money line is -115. The over/under set at 47.5, 110 both ways. 47.5, 110 both ways. Arizona, they're doing better. They're running the ball. Kyler's running the ball. Their defense is playing a little better. Seattle's defense, of course, is playing strong. They got DK Metcalf back. These two teams know each other really, really well. Division game. Yeah, give me the Arizona money line.
Arizona money line. Now, this is the funny part about that. It's a pick'em game,
Mm-hmm.
but the money is different with who you pick. They want you. They're not giving you as much money
because it's split down the middle.
No, he's saying
No,
on different
it's
sides,
minus 105,
and then minus
and
one.
it's minus 115.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's usually minus 110 both ways.
But it's a pick'em,
Right.
Arizona was,
Not the over under.
yeah. Well, it should be 110 either way, but it's a pick'em.
Right. It's 110 both ways for the spread. But when it's an offset spread, it's either gonna be like 120 to 100, 115 to 105, so it can still balance out.
The better way to go is to pick Arizona. You make more money.
Right.
Well, just so you know, the Cardinals, it was -1 on that side. So
I mean,
I think that there is a lean closer to them.
Seattle.
All right. This is a tough game because I like both of these teams. I like how Arizona's playing, and I like how Seattle has been playing. I think they're just scrappy, man. The defense and at home. Give me the under, man.
What you gonna do, Al? You can't whisper now. You have to speak up.
Under. Excuse me, under Arizona.
Okay, Al taking the under. Okay, just want to make
Al
sure.
needs subtitles. Al needs subtitles.
This is one of these games where this is a division game.
Mhm.
Arizona is the division leader. Seattle is trying to make a run. They're playing in Seattle where they got the 12th man out there. The weather's supposed to be jacked up. And we all know that Kyler Murray is slippery when wet. I mean, falls down with the
He tried to act like he was frozen.
When
he said that, my head went
anyway, Kyler Murray is one of those guys who depends on the turf to make the cut so he can get outside the pocket to get rid of the ball to throw to the wide receivers. They've had a week off. I don't know if they had time to get out there and practice, with throwing with balls and doing all the type of cleats they're going to wear and all. Seattle is in a position to make a great win at home, but which Geno Smith is going to show up?
True.
That's why this game is a pick-up. Even though Arizona is coming off an off week, I'm like, this is a coin flip.
I don't know. Of course, I don't know if they won their bye week.
It is a real live coin flip. You know what? Give me Seattle at home.
I was in that way, Sid. I promise you I was.
Come on, Lady A.
So stay away from this game, y'all.
You tell it.
I'm just saying. You can't even, sometimes I crack jokes and I say I'm gonna vote for a tie and I'll make a pick that if they have a tie, it'll win. You can't even do that, okay? You can't even do that here. With that said, as far as the over-under, all things point to the game being 47. As you can see, 47.5 is the over-under. So technically that's under, but that is cutting it close. Only thing I can do is go with the under. That's about as, because I try to think logically, but this ain't no logic here.
I understand the thinking, Lady A. I kind of went down that path myself.
You taking the under too, Lady A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all think that's something. This next game is really gonna make your head hurt.
It's that Eagles game? Yeah. This don't make my head hurt. This is pretty easy for me.
Oh, okay. You got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling out west, East Coast team all the way to the West Coast to take on the Los Angeles Rams. The Los Angeles Rams lost last week after getting all their players back and everything like that. They just lost. Didn't look prepared. Don't have Aaron Donald. The defense is no.
Excuse me. But they won last week.
No. You got me. You got me on it right here, right now. Vikings do. Wait. No, yeah, you did. You're right. They did win their bye. They won their bye. Al, you was right. All right. It was the week before that they came off a loss. The week before their bye. That's what that was. Okay. They're facing Saquon Barkley and the Philadelphia Eagles, who have been on fire here as of lately. The Eagles are coming from East Coast to West Coast to take on a well-rested team. The Philadelphia Eagles their line is -3 at +100. Their money line is -155. The Los Angeles Rams are +3 at -120. Their money line is +130. The over-under is set at 49, 110 both ways. 49, 110 both ways. Bruce, I like your thinking. I really do like your thinking. And at some point in time, the Philadelphia Eagles do have to stumble, right? You got a well-rested team hosting you in a different time zone. The reason I chose the Browns is because the Pittsburgh Steelers have faced 2 tough games in a row, and then they had a division game to play after that. The Philadelphia Eagles have played a couple of rough games in a row, and then they have a West Coast trip. I do like the Rams money line.
Okay.
Rams money line. I think those Eagles, man, are playing good ball. As much as I hate to say it, give me Philly with the money line. I think they'll find a way to put it out despite Sirianni, man. I don't like. I feel better picking them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Such a hater.
Another pick.
Yeah. You know what? This is one of those. This is a Philly special.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is we don't know which Philly team is going to show up.
Yep.
You're right.
That's why I say it's a Philly special. They're playing away from home. Only good thing about it is they play in a dome. So Saquon should do his thing.
You should.
You know Saquon's going to show up. But the only problem about that is, do they have enough DBs to cover all these wide receivers that the Rams have?
Nope.
They might.
That's the thing.
Cooper DeJohn is playing better, and Quinyon Marshall.
Quentin Martin.
But see, the bad part about it is the offensive line for the Rams has been struggling.
Yes.
That's how come they lost their game last week, and they're going against a defensive line that's going to give them serious problems.
Said just going to pull your Georgia flag out.
Yeah, that's how the Georgia boys are there.
They got Georgia on both sides. Let me take the Rams plus that 3.
Who's the Georgia for the Rams, Ed?
Stafford.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the backup.
Who's back?
That's back.
Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett. Lady A.
So I'm gonna be real with you. I don't trust none of these people. I don't. And I'm looking at some stats. The teams average a combined 47.2 points per game. They allow 41.8 points per game. So I'm gonna go with the under.
She got the under.
Hey, I'm telling you another quick pick. First half unders are a good play for this game too, because the Eagles have a great first half. Have been holding teams under like 7 points in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
So first half under with this game is a good play.
All right, Al, here you go. You ready?
Wilson!
What you holding?
Well, I don't know what he's holding his volleyball. I don't know.
What you holding, Wilson?
I was trying to catch the water off the tree. You know, I was trying to
my
get
goodness!
I was trying to get the water off the tree, off the leaf.
Oh.
No, Al.
All right, my man said the Bengals still make the playoffs. Okay, cool. Speaking of the Bengals making the playoffs, this next game has a whole lot to do with that.
No, really. Because Bengals are done.
Yeah, because we're getting pretty late in the season. All right, the Baltimore Ravens, another East Coast team traveling all the way west, but this one's on Monday night after the Baltimore Ravens had a tough game last Sunday versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. They still get an extra day's rest, but they still wind up using that in travel time. Meanwhile, the Chargers, the LA Chargers, are at home, rested, ready to go. This is the Harbaugh Bowl right here.
Harbaugh Bowl.
This is one of those ones I want to know also head to head. The last time these two met, Baltimore beat then brother in the Super Bowl, and then brother went to college, right? Now, we all know the Chargers and their ground game is crazy. Last week was, I believe, the first time that the Baltimore Ravens did not own time of possession when they played the Pittsburgh Steelers. Will Lamar, King Henry, and the rest of the offense get back on track? Because Lamar has been slipping a little bit over the last couple of weeks. Not to mention Justin Tucker is not the normal Justin Tucker that we've seen of old. And we do know that as far as the Chargers go, they are limiting Justin Herbert's amount of dropbacks and passes to about 20 a game. So they're running the ball. The question is Baltimore Ravens defense up to stopping the run? Let's look at the line. You have the Baltimore Ravens at -2.5 at -115. Their money line is -145. The LA Chargers are +2.5 at -105. Their money line is +122. The over-under sit at 51, 110 both ways. 51, 110 both ways. I believe that the Baltimore Ravens get back on track here. I think that extra day of rest has helped them out. The -2.5 tells me that Justin Tucker will not really come into play, right? Even though this is an open air stadium, I don't believe that the wind should be a factor when it comes to his kicks as they were last week.
It's a dome.
And no, it's an open air dome.
Well, it's the same thing they played on. They played the Rams playing in. You just said it was a dome.
Yeah, it is. It's an open air dome. And Justin Tucker has been missing field goals here lately. So that's why I'm saying I don't believe that this open air dome is going to affect Justin Tucker with the -2.5. Give me the Baltimore Ravens on the money line here.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, that's a good pick. Shit. Good pick. All right, this is a hard game. I think this is a Baltimore revenge game. You got Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator. You got D.K. Dobbins, the former running back, who they kind of got rid of because of injury, which I understand. They said Greg Roman couldn't coach Lamar. He wasn't the right coach. Man, give me the Chargers money line.
Wow,
You know what? This is a tough game. The Chargers are playing pretty well.
2.5, Sid. Give me that 2.5. I forgot. Give me that free 2.5. I'm sorry.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Al.
When he said it, I said, "Oh." Okay.
But I think. Okay, you know what? I need to see some of the injury report for the Chargers.
Okay, so it's not complete. Obviously, I can just tell you who was participation and who's questionable.
Okay.
Joey Bosa, his hip, full participation though. Okay. Dobbins, the running back, full participation. Dupree, questionable. Finley, questionable. Hart, questionable. Hurst, out. James, full participation. Leonard, questionable. Mack, questionable. McConkey, I can't ever get his name right.
Lad, who never scores a touchdown for us.
Never scores a touchdown for us. Say it.
He does have touchdowns. He just isn't scoring for us.
Perryman, but hold on. Perryman is out. Pipkins, full participation.
Okay. I think that Baltimore's gonna have a scheme ready for that pass rush and them having to deal with Lamar Jackson running the ball. I like the way the Chargers are coming along slowly but surely in this season so far. I enjoy what Herbert is doing. but he has made a couple mistakes down the line. I think Baltimore comes in and wins this game. I think last week I picked the Chargers, but this week I'm going with Baltimore. Money line.
Okay.
Baltimore money line. Lady A.
So the Chargers are on a winning streak. If they lose, it's not going to be a lot. I'm going to take the Chargers plus the 2.5.
Welcome, Lady A. Welcome, girl.
I don't know if that's good.
We'll be all right. We'll be fine.
Oh, and that suggests the under on here. That's 51. No,
A lot of points.
I don't see that happening. So I suggest the under.
All right. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get ready for our anytime touchdown parlay. Our anytime touchdown parlay. Listen, I'm gonna go first.
Let me see.
Yeah, let me see.
That's it. That's all the games. We had 12. It's a super bye week this week.
Yeah, 14 got buys. 18 got buys.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's it. 12 games.
12 games. Okay. I want to make sure.
Last week, after not getting Terry McLaurin involved in the offense, I think they are going to get him involved early, get him involved often. And I think Terry is ready to go for a touchdown. So Terry McLaurin at plus 118.
Let me get Mike Evans.
Damn, Sid.
Sid jumped in there quick with Mike Evans too. Mike Evans is plus 100.
Tell me, can you tell me Bucky Irvin?
Plus
From the
100.
He's plus 100.
Yep.
All right, got him.
That's two from the same.
Bucky Irvin again.
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell again? We picked him before.
Yeah,
No,
you picked
he
him.
scored.
I didn't pick Bucky Irvin.
Yes, she did, and
He
he
was
scored.
Bucky Irvin a lot. That's what I mean. I know Bucky Irvin.
No, I don't pick him a lot.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you did early in the season.
No, I
got a Godwin.
Chris was
Chris
the one.
and Bucky Irvin. You did Bucky Irvin too.
I don't remember that.
I think y'all related, or he giving you a kickback. He giving you some insider knowledge.
Did he score?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, well then that's all that matters.
He did one thing. You said Mike. What you say? Said. Oh man. Let's see. You said Bucky Irvin. That's
Gibbs
two
is
people from the Bucks, man.
Gibbs is -2. Yeah, that's two people from the Bucks. Gibbs is -235. Because of
me been hot lately. Me been hot as fish grease.
We got anybody for the Giants?
The Giants can't score, man.
yeah, stop.
I was just trying to get his money, but I don't think that's
Jonathan Taylor is -186 for the Colts.
For who?
Colts.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, man.
What about Brock? He's probably minus.
Brock who?
Bowers.
I'm gonna tell you who somebody. Sam Laporte is +155. Jameson Williams +160.
What's Derrick Henry? He probably like what -230 something.
Yeah, I saw Derrick Henry earlier. Derrick Henry is -278.
What about Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Good one. Marvin Harrison
James
Jr.
Conner.
is +125.
What about James Conner?
James Carter is -175. You want that? I like that.
I think Marvin would be a good addition.
James Carter at -175, and just for the sake of a same game.
-175.
He's -175, but then you have Marvin Harrison Jr. here, who is plus 125.
Yeah.
So that's 5 picks. That would be Terry McLaurin at Terry McLaurin at +118. Mike Evans and Irvin Bucky is +460. James Conner and Marvin Harrison Jr. is +425. $10.
Irvin Bucky.
Yeah.
Where he came from?
Bucky Irving. That came from me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's going to net the show $630 and 92 cents.
Terry McLaurin?
Yeah,
Terry McLaurin.
Mike Evans, Terry
Like
McLaurin,
Dallas. They
Butcher
gonna go for Terry.
and Harrison.
I mean, we can't stop nobody.
Y'all got DeRon Bland coming back.
You should put Austin Eckler on there too, or B-Rob. Y'all don't get enough touchdowns. There's gonna be enough to go around.
So that's yeah.
That should be a same game parlay.
So we got Terry McLaurin, Mike Evans, Bucky Irvins, James Conner, Marvin Harrison Jr. All that plus the kicker, $10. Like I said, nets us $630. So then you guys can go wild if it hits with the budget. Okay.
Hey, let me tell you another sleeping in. You know, Justin Jefferson hasn't scored a touchdown in 3 games. He's due.
Versus Chicago. Yes. You're absolutely right. He's due. All right. I'm sending this to my bookie.
Yes.
Wait, I said that loud.
All right.
I
swear.
Said, did we cover everything?
Say you muted.
Yeah, you are.
He said, did we cover everything?
We sure did.
All right. We did not. We did not cover everything. On Tuesday, we're going to have a very, very, very long show because Thursday's Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So on Tuesday, we will be giving you our Week 13 NFL picks. We have Julius Chestnut from the Tennessee Titans joining us from the DMV. So make sure you guys show up, show him some love, show us some love as well. After he's gone, we're getting straight to the money. Say it's going to do leaking oil. Then we're going to bring you our Week 13 NFL picks that includes a Thursday game, a Black Friday game, and our Sunday games. All right? So we're going to get straight to the money because we will not be here on Saturday of next week. All right? No show following Thanksgiving. All right? Say it also, our Ugly Sweater show is what day? What day was our Ugly Sweater show, Lady A?
I don't wear sweaters.
Is it December 17th?
The middle, December. Hold on, it was around the 15th. Hold on, give me a second.
No,
December.
I thought it was the 14th. It was the 14th, yeah. December 14th.
Yeah, that's a Saturday. Yep.
It was December 14th.
Yep.
December 14th is our Ugly Sweater show. So, if you want to be a part of that show. And send us your pictures to firstringpodcast@gmail.com. We'll get your pictures in. Or that show, we will also be sending out the link. So if you want to be a part of that show as well, you can hit us up, put your email in the chat, and we'll send you the link. We'll send you a link, but you have to have your ugly sweater on. So that is our other holiday show right there. All right, so
we're doing it. Is the Ugly Sweater show on a Saturday or on a Tuesday?
Saturday.
That's a Saturday. That's December 14th. It's a Saturday. I may be doing that show from a different location as well. So, all right. That was the news and notes that we needed to get out right there. Al, just we're in Dallas. That's ugly enough.
You got so many comedians in the chat.
Poor Al.
All right. Again, thank you all for watching First Ring Podcast. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit that bell to enable alert for new content just like this for Lady A. Al said, I'm your boy Toothpick. Thank you all for watching it. Thank you all for watching. Shouts out to my son, United States Air Force, First Ring Podcast, second to none. Come get some. Tell them, said.
Go Dogs.
Hell.
Ain't play nobody.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace them up, it's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. 'Cause it's time for the First String. the mic, you know we gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and tune in. Like, subscribe, recommend.